What is going on? We are back on YouTube again, week number 11. It's a fun ride here in the USFA. I'm trying to tell you right now, the playoffs are getting closer. We'll see what happens next month. And it's going to be a fun ride here. Most definitely, we're going to keep the games rolling for you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. And we're going to keep this one rolling. Dallas and St. Louis will be the two teams that will be playing today. And it should be a fun ride as always, folks. We got to keep the games rolling. Dallas, they're trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive, and they need to get the W's right here and right now, and hope that the rest of the teams in the West take some L's before going to the next front. While St. Louis, they're in the number one seed in the East, and they can wrap up their playoff grind in regards to actually making it to the playoffs. So win today will get St. Louis secured, and that will definitely put them in position to where they could potentially get the number one seed going forward in the East. They still have to figure that out, but a win today will secure a playoff spot for the Archers, so I know they're going to be coming fired up. Dallas has a lot to play for, and there's only one way to figure out who's going to get the job done. Let's go ahead and hit the play game button, and we are underway here in St. Louis. It's windy today, so bring your jackets. It's going to be returned here by Quentin Robin to around the 30. It's going to set up 1st and 10. Let's get to it. Week 11 is here. Going to be a handoff, and there goes all for his first carry, and it's a good one past the 40. That's how you start out the week, running into Preston Dotson and Stevie Glades. That'll be a huge gain to start out for Dallas. They're trying to keep the momentum up. They lost a tough game last week against Arizona. A hard-fought game, couldn't quite get what they wanted to do, but we'll see what happens here as DJ Church tries to lead the fold. They're going to hand it off again to Ulf, and a juke move gets him close to midfield. Another tackle there by Preston, and number 22 as well. 2nd and 3 coming. Looking left side, there goes Ulf looking for a move and just going to take it out of bounds. Dallas, you're looking really nice so far, giving it to 34. And that's going to be another 1st down here for Dallas. Gets them right into St. Louis territory. Trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. And they're going to fake the handoff to Ulf, looking for a man. Going to launch this left side, and wide open Fowler running into Blazer and Dotson. And Dallas is on the move here. They're keeping this drive alive. They're getting into the red zone with that play. Drive continues here, going to the pistol. Gonna pass it again, short left side, and that pass was vastly inaccurate there from Church. Could have been an easy gain of around 5 or 6. But that's gonna hit the turf. It's 2nd down and 10 coming. Looking for a man, throws the right side and caught, turn it up. Preston Dotson's getting ridden inside the 5, and Quentin Robin gonna pick up another big play of 11. It's 1st and goal Dallas, and they're looking really nice right now. Adjust my mic real quick. Looking for a man. Takes off to run this Church, looking for someone to throw it to, but he's just gonna take it himself. He said he's him. He's looking like him right now. Touchdown. Dragon strike first. Great job by Ulf to pretty much escort him to the end zone, and that's going to give Dallas the quick lead, make it 7-0, a 71-yard drive. And St. Louis is going to have to match that. They have the offense to do it. We'll see some of that wild Archer for sure. They've been getting very tricky here. We'll see what happens now. Is it going to be a kickoff coming soon? Okay, it wouldn't be a stream with me if it didn't involve me getting some stuff done, but it looks like St. Louis, they are in range to get something going here. 2nd and 15 coming up. Two receivers, and they're going to send one in motion. There goes the homie looking for a man middle field and wide open. Mamie McNamerson for the touchdown. That's how you bounce back after giving a touchdown up. You get it right back. That's a nice drive so far. Well, so far it's already over. Good job. Kick is up, and that looks pretty good to me. 7-7 is your score, and Dallas is going to have the offense coming right back. First quarter, only 8 minutes left in this one, so really good drives by both of these teams. You already know how we do is 12-minute quarters, and not even halfway through the first, both team has responded with a touchdown. You love to see it, and we shall see what Dallas can do with this offense. Let's talk about him a little bit. It's going to be DJ Church in his second year. Then he has a huge stable of halfbacks here. They got DJ Jackson, they got Quentin Robin, Joseph Eric Thompson, Braxton McFadden, and number 34, Ulf Jacobson, leading the charge. Wide receivers will be Isaiah Fowler, Aiden Keown, Ernesto Romero, Dusty Rooks. Actually, Dusty Rooks is tight end, but don't forget the homie Jerry Riggs, number 17, at wide receiver. Kicker / partner will be David Washington. On defense, they have Andre Krim on the D-line. Linebackers will be Calvin Thomas, Rocky Ivan, Paranite, Barra, Jackson Storm. And don't forget the homie Dude Lebowski As we see Dallas set up, and they're going to give it to Off, run straight into a cornerback. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Cornerbacks will be Raven Kenobi, Kobe Froby, John Fowler, and Noah Bake. Free safeties will be Jay Mangum and Juju Moore. Strong safety, Wheezy Porter. You seen him last week. They had the interception right after the first half, or right before the first half ended. They handed off, looking for a first down, not going to find one. Rock Blazer with the great tackle in open space. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 2 coming. Looking, handoff, trying to get a first and gonna get one. Dallas on the move again, gonna make it 1st and 10. Great job here from Dallas. They're keeping the pressure here on this St. Louis team. We have ourselves a potential banger here. That's what I'm thinking. Dallas is going to fight. As we see another handoff to Ulf, runs through a man and gets stuffed there by Rock Blazer to clean it up. 2nd and 6 coming. Ulf Jacobson, he's trying to get over 1,000 yards. He's going to need a lot of yards in order to do it. I'll have to double check the statistics, see where he's currently at, because it is updated to week 10 for Dallas. Thank you to Riggs for actually doing your job, unlike other people within the league, but that's a conversation for another day. Another 3rd down coming up here for Dallas. Let me see how many rush yards he has currently. He has 765, so he has 11, 12, so he has 4 games to do it. I think he just needs around like 80 yards a piece and he'll be able to get it. There's going to be 1 carry there for DJ Jackson, spelling the homie Ulf. Going to make it 1st down and 10 here for Dallas. Ulf is definitely on pace to hit 100 yards this game, so looking real sweet. Handoff again, cutting up, getting inside the 40 now is Jackson. He's getting some more yards here. Going to make it 2nd and inches. And this one off again, chased down by Preston with the speed to make it another 3rd down situation here for Dallas. Drive continues. They're trying to keep it moving, and they're going to pass this time. Look in midfield and caught. There goes Romero, tackled there by Preston and Stevie, and the Dallas offense continues to rumble here. It's 1st and 10, and they're inside the 25 right now. Nice play, and it looks like that's Romero got the best of the homie Preston there. A nice route for sure. Feel like it was also a little bit of zone as well. Looking for a play, throws it short and caught. Tackled again by Preston, who's just lighting them up right now. Going to make it 2nd and 4 coming up. You normally want to throw away from Preston, but DJ Church is not scared of the veteran. He's seeing a lot of receivers getting open in his space, so he wants to test them. Gonna look for a man to throw it to, and gonna get deflected as he was trying to get the screen going. That ain't gonna work. It's 3rd and 4. And it looked like Church took a pretty big hit there as well. But this is probably one of the bigger 3rd downs we've seen from Dallas up to this point. Looking for something to get going here. St. Louis looking to get the stop. Looking for the quick pitch and almost picked off by Gum Arabic, who timed the route flawlessly. Only thing he didn't do was bring it in for the INT, but it does set Dallas up for a field goal attempt. You got to give credit where credit is due. St. Louis, they came with the bend but don't break situation, and they did what they needed to do. Now it's up to the St. Louis team, who we'll see in a little bit. Kick is up, and that is actually going to be no good. The score remains the same, and that is a perfect time to talk about this St. Louis team that's coming onto the field. I'll go ahead and bring up their roster real quick if you don't mind me doing it. Quarterback will be Rebecca Montaigne in year number 8. Seen her on the passing touchdown earlier. And it's going to be a handoff. Looks like Krim will make the stop, but that's going to go backwards. That is him that had the offsides penalty. Unfortunate for my homie Andre. That's going to be an easy 5 yards there for St. Louis. Now, halfbacks here in St. Louis will be Tom Edwards, the backup, Namie McNamerson, the starter. Wide receivers will be Chris Cross, Zane Henderson, Kevin Lee, and Sir Lancelot. As we see a huge drop back from Montaigne. She's going to take off the run and find a man open. That is going to be Sir Lancelot getting the buckets in. It's 1st and 10 coming. And I seen right there 2 for 77. That means that he had a pretty big connection earlier that I did not see. But great job overall here for St. Louis. They're looking nice. 1st and 10 coming. Sending a man in motion. Gonna fake it to Edwards. And gonna throw it away is McNamerson. They tried the wild archer, but the blitz off the right side by the homie Calvin Thomas. He was like, I ain't got time for that, player. You gotta do better than that. You ain't gonna be fooling me. 2nd and 10. Shout out to the homies at W and Paladin. We'll talk about those 2 sponsors at halftime. As we see another handoff coming. Cuts back. Gonna get some yards. Gets close to midfield. I think that's where they'll mark him. And it's gonna be 3rd and 5 coming up now. I think if he kept it towards the outside, he might have been able to make a big play, but I don't think he saw that possible. Gonna fake the handoff here. Looking for a man. Throws it short, but the pass has him going backwards. He went aggressive with the catch, went straight towards the football instead of letting the ball lead him to where he needed to go. And both defenses get a stop. No points is coming on the board 2 straight times, as this should be the last play of the 1st quarter. Sending this one away here. It's going to bounce more than likely inside the 5, rolls to the 2-yard line and down. And that is how the 1st quarter will end. A great start for sure. Both teams still in it. Clutch time or crunch time. That's what we got to figure out here. What does DJ Church have in him? And looks like they are going to start on the ground. They're going to push forward. They're going to stay upright, but there's a flag right at the end of it. And Jerry Riggs, another one of the veterans here, got called for a bad penalty. Going to make a 2nd and 4 now. Looks like they went half a distance to the goal, but it looks like they did get positive yardage. Unless they went and declined it, I didn't really see, but they're going to hand it off and find a big hole. Is off again. And we've talked really well about this St. Louis run defense. So far, Ulf has been making mincemeat out of it, and it shows so far. They've been burning clock. They've been putting the pressure here on the St. Louis team, and so far it's been working, but they still need to score more points as they give it to him again. Turns up and makes a move, gets a 1st down. Chased down by Preston. Who else? Gonna make it 1st and 10 after that play. Another huge gain there from Ulf. But finishing up with this team though, for St. Louis, I didn't finish it, but they don't have a kicker / punter, but they do have a tight end. That's Ansel Tavian, number 66. We'll see a lot from him today, I'm sure, as we see A handoff that actually does get stopped this time around. It's 2nd and 9 coming. Defensively here for St. Louis, since they're on the field, let's talk about it. Jesse Leyva, the sole D lineman. Linebackers will be Nicholas Watt, John Smith, and Rock Blazer. John Smith having himself a great season, not going to lie to you. As we see an adjustment, they're going to go for the handoff against all pushing forward and going to make it short of the first down mark. But I told you that Old Jackson needed around like 80 yards a game to get over 1,000 this season. So far, he's looking real nice to make that happen and potentially get over 100, make that even closer. 3rd and 2 coming up, and they're going to hand it off again. Misses a man, and looks like Preston does meet him at the gate, but he got just enough for the first down. Another great setup here for Dallas, who appears to switch up their game plan, try to take a little pressure off of the homie DJ Church, let the halfbacks do their thing. And it looks like Ulf will take his first break of the drive. They're going to try the ground game again. And it looks like Preston Dotson was right there with the solid stop. A gain of 2 on that one. Preston Dotson racking up tackles. I believe at one point he was leading the league. And I think he's probably still a top 2 contender if someone was actually updating the stats. But we'll get that rolling eventually. Handoff again, push it forward, and gonna get us outside the 45 to around the 46, 47. Another 3rd down situation coming here for Dallas. You can make whatever playbook you want, but at the end of the day, the game is gonna call the plays. The players are gonna make the plays. Or will they mess up? DJ Church looking for another good play right here. The pressure gonna launch this left side, and coverage and deflected. Number 31, Stevie Glades, was right there to meet the homie Jerry Riggs, and the St. Louis defense will force the 3rd straight stop between these two teams. Great job. Really good play there from the 2-year safety. As we see a high punt. Gonna get caught by Preston. Could not find a hole to do anything there. Decided not to call it a fair catch. A little dangerous. But he says he likes to live his life dangerously. Just to wrap up the St. Louis defense, though. Cornerbacks will be Gum Arabic, Tristan Mitchell, and Xavier Lingham. Free safety will be Stevie Glades. And then the strong safety will be 6-year man Preston Dotson. As we look for a man right side is Martin, but cannot hang on. Is that particular receiver Chris Cross? He tried to hang on to it, but that was a nice hit to dislodge the football. 2nd down coming. Gonna look, handoff, pushing forward is Namey to get some of those yards back. 3rd and 4 coming up. Got ourselves a good one today, folks. No scores quite yet in the 2nd quarter, but still got some time. Looking, pushing forward, and he's gonna be stopped short. Gonna make it 4th and 2. I don't think this would be a good time to go for it. But hey, you guys see what keeps on rolling. It's 4th and 2. Dallas with another stop, and it looks like it'll be the 4th straight stop between these two defenses. Gonna be a punt, and it looks like another high one right here, getting inside the 15, but not gonna get too far. Actually, well, he did break off that one tackle for a little bit. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming. I do have to make one quick adjustment here. I will be right back. big handoff there to Ulf again. And they're just steamrolling on the ground. No answer for number 34 as they move closer to midfield. Great play. Dallas trying to score before the half. And they're going to fake it. Looking for a man. Throws right side and off of the foot of a linebacker. Almost went straight to a wide receiver, but incomplete nonetheless. 2nd and 10. They're going to send Ulf in motion here, looking for a man to throw it to. Right side, and going to be deflected by Blazer. And some stellar coverage there from the linebacker to keep up with the backup wide receiver. You love to see that from your defense. It's going to be 3rd down now. Let the siren go. Looking at Dallas, they're trying to get the first. Beautiful route I seen there from the homie Riggs, but the pass off the mark again from Church, and that'll be stop number 5 here from these defenses. Who's gonna make the play? That's gonna be the question that both of these teams will have to ask. Both these defenses have been playing pretty good, but St. Louis will have the right of way to do something before the half. Looking for, they're going to go ahead and wave the hand this time around. This Preston he learned from the last time. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. You also have to wonder, you hear the wind here in this ball game. Maybe it's affecting some of the passing trajectories and even the punting, as you've seen right there. Gonna make the homie motion. They're gonna fake the handoff, looking for a man, looks left side and just throws a pure dot to the homie Ansel Tavian. What a find there from Montaigne. Just look at the accuracy. Only the best of the best can hit a pass like that and make it look as easy as she did. That's why she's the GOAT. 1st and 10, St. Louis. And they're going to try the outside handoff, and breaks it inside is Namey for a gain of around 7. 4 for 20 on the day. 2nd and 3 coming up. Now, the running back of the year award will be between these two candidates, St. Louis and St. Louis's own Namey McNamerson. We are going to see him in the Wildcat here. What will he do? Gonna fake it and gonna get sacked. I think I know that guy. Calvin Thomas makes the play. It's gonna be 3rd and 11. They said it's a tackle. That should have been a sack right there. It looked like he was going to go for a pass. But nonetheless, a great play there from Calvin Thomas. 3rd and 11 now. Try to get freaky on him, didn't work. Looking to turn around is Montaigne, looking for someone to throw it to. She's just gonna take off to run and pick up the first herself, sliding at the perfect time. It's 1st and 10. Called the 2-minute warning, folks. What a play there from the vet. Looking right side, gonna be caught. Gonna be a short gain there, nothing too crazy. A gain of 3. Looking, throws it left side and almost throws a pick. Tried to fit that one in there. That wasn't going to work. Dallas with a chance to kick St. Louis's offense to the curb for what would be the 3rd straight time. A lot of people have been asking me about the time frame for the videos, or actually the games. I like this time frame, me personally, but the pass is off the mark again. The pressure got to Montaigne. You see her picking herself up off the ground. That's going to be another stop here from this Dallas team, who's holding their own defensively. Now, if they could get their offense rolling, we have another potential upset here against this St. Louis team. We've seen them lose to the likes of Pittsburgh. They may be able to do it again and send St. Louis packing on the road. But we'll see Dallas's offense come back onto the field here. 1st and 10 coming up. I don't know what y'all talking about though. I'm kind of feeling the yellow helmets though. They look clean. They clash well. Well, that's a bad word. They mesh well with the blue. I like them. Me personally, I like them a lot. As you see the pass, looking for a man, looking and caught. There goes Robin running right into Preston Dotson, sitting in the zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dallas. And DJ Church has been smart to not directly throw the football towards Preston, but the clock continues to roll as they sit in the pistol. Deep drop back, throws it and caught, and there goes Robin again, and Preston there to clean it up, but yet another 1st down going to number 10. 1 minute left in the second, and they are in St. Louis territory. Not a lot of touchdowns here so far, only 2 between these two teams. Looking at another catch to Robin and tackled there by the bot player. Should be seeing some timeouts coming soon. Dallas trying to keep their chances of getting some points alive. And there goes the first timeout there from Dallas right there. That wind picking up some miles per hour. Gonna be interesting to see another kick attempt. Dallas had a gimme, but the wind was like, nope. Well, they are in field goal range, I'd say. They're right to it, but that's going to help him out. They're going to get him inside the 25. Another big pass here from Dallas's quarterback, DJ Church. And Quentin Robin has been feasting in the middle of the field so far in this drive. It's helping them get in a position to get some points. You see right there, 6 catches, 75 yards already from the young halfback. Halfback sick of play, wide receiver in the right scheme, looking for a man. This Church backs up a little bit. The pressure, almost getting home, but he's going to throw it, and tackled there by Preston is Ulf Jacobson, letting the clock rumble. And I think they may settle for potentially one more play towards the end zone and then try to get the field goal if they can't get it. But overall, a great drive here from Dallas, potentially breaking the streak of no one scoring. We'll see what happens here. 2nd and 3. It looks like they are going to keep their offense on. They need to score. Left side is thrown short. It is caught, and that is a bad move. They're not going to get out of bounds, and that will take us to halftime. Unfortunate here from Dallas. Bad juju. But we're going to keep it rolling here. Let's get into it. I'll go ahead and go over the good stuff in a bit. Okay, cool. I was able to stop it in time. Great job, me. But we got to talk about W, man. Shout out to the homies in W. 10% off of each and every order that you choose to make with us and W, because you'll be directly supporting the USFA by buying the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. Shout out to the homies here. Great product. I wouldn't be talking about it if y'all didn't. I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't good. Let's just say it like that. But great job from them for sure. Also, shout out to Paladin. If you need anything business wise, software wise for your business, Paladin is going to be the way to go. Great contracts available, a lot of great movements there, a lot of experience, and they could help move your wait, I forgot what I was about to say. They could help move your business up to the next level if you could show some love to them. Also, shout out to all of our affiliates, man. We got 3 of them. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Sim Basketball, doing their thug thizzle. They're in the off season, but they're doing the FIFA, not the FIFA, the FIBA setup here. Great job. Can't wait to see the next set of games, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they got cooking over there in the GSB. Shout out also to the ECFL, the Elite College Football League, the best collegiate sim league in the land, I will call it right now. And it's even better that they're matching up with us. Over 125 users coming in the next draft class, and then we got more coming, especially if they keep on joining the league in the USFA and make a player. So it's going to be a fun ride for sure. And then also shout out to Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to be the next Wayne Gretzky or be better than Wayne Gretzky ever was, Goals is going to be the place that you want to go. That is going to be the Great One Hockey League Sim. And outside of that, we could go ahead and get back into this ball game if y'all are up for it. I almost exited the game. That would have been tragic, but that was funny. But we're gonna get the game rolling again. Let's put that sound back on for you, boy. And we got a motion man gonna be Wild Archer looking for a lane, and gets closer to 30 is Namey McNamerson. 2nd and 6 coming up. Looking for the handoff and going to get the first down is Namey McNamerson. 1st and 10 coming up here. Looking, launch middle field and caught. There goes Lancelot getting in Dallas territory. 1st and 10 coming up here. Now we will see if Dallas will regret not taking the 3 points right before the half. So far, St. Louis, they're trying to make sure they regret it. And they're going to fake the handoff, and it's going to get sacked. Or she's going to get sacked. That's Calvin Thomas getting the play. That's a loss of 7, and number 77 gets the job done. Great play. Looking, screenplay, doesn't get home. That's another sack. And now it's 3rd and a country mile here for the Archers. Looking, gonna throw it. Taking off to run is Montaigne. Looking and just has to throw it away. Once again, great defense here by Dallas, and yet another scoreless drive. Both defenses coming to life in this one. Sending this one away, another high punt. And gonna get taken down outside the 35. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Looking for the handoff once again. It's the homie Ulf getting a couple yards, but that does help him cross 100 on the game. Great job there for Ulf. One of his better games I've seen from him this season for sure. It's 2nd and 6 coming up though. Handoff again, pushing forward, and St. Louis pushes back. Gonna make it 3rd and 5. Pass it, looking, takes off to run, throws it in, just inaccurate, and yet another stop here from this defense. We have ourselves a defensive struggle here, folks. It's 4th and medium now. Gonna look for the punt, returned. Nope, it's gonna bounce to the 2 and down to the 1-yard line. Dallas with the great play, and now St. Louis is gonna have to start way back in order to get back into this one. Got Namey in the backfield, and they will test them here, and it looks like they'll get just a tad bit of breathing room, not too much else. A gain of 2. And they're gonna fake the handoff, looking, throw short, and Body McBotterson's gonna get slowed down. A great pursuit there from Calvin Thomas. It's 3rd and 7 coming. Gonna look for the first, throws it short, turns up is Namey, and picks up the first down. Is Namey. Avoids the long punt that they would have did if they was in their own end zone. It's gonna be 1st and 10 now. Gonna look for a man to throw to, right side, and overthrows Tom Edwards down there. It's gonna be 2nd down and 10. Seems like every game Montaigne misses one of those passes that we're so used to seeing her make. Looking for a man. There goes Ansel, wide open, pass at 30, and going to get the first. First and 10, they're going to send Ansel in motion here. And they're going to hand it off to Namey. Going to get a couple of yards and not too much else. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now. Single back formation, and they're going to pitch out to the right side, looking for a lane to get through. But Rocky Ivan says, I ain't got time for it. Going to be 3rd and 5. Looking is Montaigne. Right side is wide open. It's Tavian again. And another third down conversion coming here for St. Louis. It's going to be Ryland Archer spins off a man, and number 22 says, "I got you, fam." Great tackle. Going to make it 2nd and 7. Gonna send Lancelot in motion, looking for a man. Throws it short to him and gonna pick up the first or get close to it. They're gonna say 3rd and inches though. Gonna hand this one off. Easy first down. Gonna make it 1st and 10. Gonna pass it and almost picked off. That was kind of tough. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. And they're going to fake the handoff as Montaigne launching the left side, a wide open bucket. It's going to be Kevin Lee for the touchdown. St. Louis getting it done here. Kick is up and going to be good. A 13-play, 98-yard drive lasting more than 6 minutes. Dallas trying to get the ball into the end zone to tie it back up. We'll see if they could get the job done here. 3rd quarter winding down. First and 10 coming up here for Dallas. They got to get something rolling. Gonna hand this one off, and Ulf is not going to get too much there. A short gain is going to set up 2nd and 7. Second and 7 coming up. I'll be passing it here, looking right side and incomplete. Third down and 7 coming up here. 3rd quarter winding down. Looking right side, and some coverage, and almost picked off by Gum Arabic. Great coverage there on Fowler, going to make it 4th and 7, and the St. Louis defense is going to get another stop. Sending this one away, another high arcing punt there for Preston, and no type of blocking. Runs right through the blocking coverage, led Preston Dotson astray. It's going to be 1st and 10. We should have one, potentially 2 more plays before the 3rd quarter ends. And they're gonna fake it 2 times. Montaigne looking, gonna launch it right side, and gonna be almost picked off. And Wheezy Porter almost had 2 straight games with the interception. And I did call it right. two plays here in the 3rd quarter to close it. Here comes, looking for a screen, almost picked off, and that is, I guess we got one more play in the 3rd quarter. Keep it moving here, 3rd down. Third and 10, looking for the conversion. Pressure almost gets home, but the pressure is enough to throw it away, and that is going to close out quarter number 3. Throw your 4s up. Dallas still in play. They need their offense to get rolling if they want a chance. They'll start right here, long punt, and it looks like he's just going to run away from it, then chase it down, and going to get taken down inside the 15. Not the smartest of plays. Should have just left it alone, but hey, it's going to be 1st and 10 regardless here for Dallas. Dallas needs to get something going in this quarter if they want to get the W. 1st and 10, but gets ran down by John Smith for the sack. Got him with the sack. Nice job. Looking for a man, middle of field, and caught, turns up, reach out for the first. Did he pick it up? Yes, he did. That was a great play after the sack to get the job done. And the drive shall continue here for Dallas. Great. Looking middle of field and going to be caught. Sheds off a man, but he's going backwards because of it. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. Gonna look for a man, throws a short there. Gonna get pushed backwards still. Is gonna be a loss of a yard there. It's 3rd and 3 coming. Now I wouldn't force the 4th down this early. Still plenty of time. Just gotta rely on the defense to get the job done. Gonna throw it short and caught. There goes off past the 45-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 again. Dallas keeping it moving. Looking for a man to throw it to, but gets ran down. That's Nicholas. What for the sack? Looking for a pass right side. It's going to be caught. Turn it up. Going to get some of those yards back. 3rd and long coming. Looking middle field and incomplete. It's going to set up 4th down. I say that they should probably punt it. I wouldn't go for it and then mess up and give St. Louis a chance to score. Still a little too early. Still have all your timeouts. Yeah, this is the right decision, in my opinion. We'll send this one. It is going to be waived by the homie Preston. And St. Louis has the right of way here. A few first downs, burn some clock. And they could find themselves winning this game and securing the first playoff spot here in week 11. Gonna fake the handoff here, looking right side and going to be dropped. I think that's the bot player though. Gonna make it 2nd and 10 now. Big handoff, looking middle field and caught. There goes the man that can make the catch. That's the homie, Sir Lancelot, for the first. Gonna pitch this right side. Gonna look for the pass in. Going to be caught. Did the 360 no scope. Kevin Lee receives the play. And this St. Louis team, they're looking nice. A lot of people were saying that play doesn't work. I told you it'll work. It just has to be a good defense to where the halfback could throw the football. As they look for fake, look in, quick pitch, and they tried to tie it in screen that time around. That didn't work. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And send the man in motion, looking, throws short for the screen, but gets chased down. Great job there by Rocky Ivan to avoid the big play. It's going to be 3rd and 12 now. Gonna look for a deep drop back, launching left side and going to be caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st down mark. Great job there from Kobe to the Froby to make the tackle. And it's 5.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Dallas, they need the offense to get kick started now, or it's pretty much going to be a done deal. Looking to send this one away and going to be good, actually. My bad. St. Louis got the leg. Great job. And that will make it a 2-score ball game. St. Louis with the 2-possession lead. I got a little confused. I thought they were a little bit behind the line to get the field goal, but they tried it. And sure enough, went through. That's out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Dallas, you got the football. You got to score quick. Get a stop and then score again. Looking, throws it right side and gonna be caught. Gonna get inside the 45, and that's gonna get him close to midfield. 1st and 10 again. Here comes Dallas. I'll be passing it. Going middle of the field and tried to hit Robin for a 2nd straight time, but that ain't gonna work. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 now. Going to be looking middle field, and he tried to get Robin for the 3rd straight time. He's 1 for 3 when throwing his direction. It's obviously 4th down territory in this one. I think a loss here from Dallas. I wouldn't say it completely takes them out of the playoff race, but they're going to need, at the very least, Anchorage to lose and Tacoma to lose. So they're going to be watching the games closely. Throws on the run, and no one's home but a few defensive players from St. Louis. And now it's going to be a long 4th down situation. Now what they can do, they could go for a field goal themselves, but they got to get this 1st down to make that happen. 4th and 10, biggest play of the game. Right side and caught. And Fowler comes through in the clutch. They needed that play. It's 1st down, Dallas. Looking to throw the football left side and caught by Robin. Sheds off a man. Takes it inside the 25, and this Dallas team starting to click a little bit, but they got to keep the movement going forward. Their best bet would be to score before the 2-minute warning, give them the access to get the stop needed, and potentially give them a chance to come back in this one. St. Louis scoring 2 straight games in the 4th quarter off of the helmet and the back plate of Ulf Jacobson. He was not paying attention at all. Kind of like his counterpart that actually runs the league at times. Shout out to my boy Caboose. Letting stuff hit his head. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 though. Dallas still in the game. They're going to send Fowler in motion close to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to look for the screen to the other way. There goes Ulf pushing forward, using those strong legs. This time he was paying attention. That'll make it 3rd and 2. But once again, the clock continues to roll here. They got to pick up the pace if they want to find their way into the mix and potentially come back in this one. But like I said before, if they can score before the 2-minute warning, they'll have a shot. Actually, if they score at any time, they'll have a shot, but the 2-minute warning on their side will help them out more. Looking, going to go screen, going to find Ulf, turns up, picks the 1st down, barely fumbles the football, and it looks like Dallas will recover it, but he's behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and inches. Will they challenge this is the question, because it looked like he almost picked it up. It looked like he picked it up. That would have been the first, but they're going to go for the field goal here. Not sure if I agree with this call. I would try to get the touchdown out of the way if you can. But it also gives you more time to get the stop if needed. So we're back to a one-score ball game here, folks. 17-0 St. Louis. They could potentially wrap it up with 1 or 2 first downs. We'll see what St. Louis could do. The home crowd's loving the situation. They trust their offense. They've seen the USFA move to the Madden era, and it was the St. Louis Archers that won the first ever title in the Madden era of the USFA. And a win today will give them another shot to potentially repeat. We have yet to have a repeat champion, so that's parity all within itself. Even though we have seen a couple teams make it to the championships a little bit more often than not. Huntington Beach and Tacoma, two of the main teams, two of the main culprits. As we see the return coming, juking up, getting past the 25. I think he got to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up again. Handoff, looking for creases, the homie Namey, and Dallas will start calling the timeouts here. I don't blame them. See if they can get the ball back quick. Handoff again and finds a big hole, and that's a first down there for Namey McNamerson, and that might just seal the deal here on this potential comeback. Namey coming through in the clutch. Dallas with only one more timeout, and I think after one more first down it should be game over here for Dallas, and that'll push St. Louis to be the first team in the USFA for season number 8 to clinch a playoff spot. As they tried to hand off again, rolls past midfield. Dallas calls their 3rd and final timeout right here, right now. We got ourselves a low scoring affair though. It was a fun ride defensively, watching these defenses make plays after plays after plays. It's going to be a fun ride here as we see more teams settle into the playoffs after today, or after this particular game today. We will only have 5 more available playoff spots as we see the reverse trying to break off of a tackle, but Weezy Porter still fighting. 3rd and 5 coming up here, and technically Dallas still has a chance, a slim chance to get the football back, but a lot of clock is going to get burnt between here and then. As you see right there, St. Louis, they still have to keep their offense on the field. They can't just kneel it down. And they are going to try to hand off and get stuffed, and Dallas will get the stop that they require. And that will give Dallas the football back. Granted, they'll have less than 30 seconds, but any chance is better than no chance is what I like to say. We'll see if Dallas can do something here. It's going to be another high arcing punt, but this one goes into the end zone for the touchback. Bounces off the crossbar. That was interesting enough. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dallas, you got 15 seconds to do the unthinkable. Technically, all it really takes is one play, but can you dial it up is the question. And they have all their receivers out. Quinn Robin, everybody's out. Looking for a man as Church steps back, launches it middle of the field. Gonna be almost picked off there from Preston. He could not hang on to it, but a nice play for sure. 2nd and 10 coming up here. I thought it was going to be another one of those bounces. We've seen 2 last week, one by Tacoma and then another one by Anchorage, both right before the half. But this isn't halftime. This is the end of the game. And look to see Church launch it one more time. And he is winding up, throwing it deep. And going to be almost picked off again. And that is going to wrap this one up, folks. Final score is going to be 17-10 in favor of the homies in St. Louis. A great game overall. Can't be mad at it. If you're a USFA fan or a fan of either of these teams, can't be mad at the fight. Both teams were grinding. It was a gritty game for sure. Not a lot of movement on offense, but you see right there, no turnovers. Possession time was in favor of Dallas, but just could not punch it into the end zone. It happens, and we'll see what happens here in this one. DJ Church going 56%, 259 yards total. But he did beat Rebecca Montaigne, so you gotta give credit on that side at the very least, even though it took him 11 more passes. It is what it is, though. Rebecca Montaigne definitely did have the better game, though, with 2 touchdowns. Namerson got himself another completion on the season. And looking at the rushing side, Ulf Jacobson, 19 carries, 104, averaging 5.5. He did fumble the football, which is kind of weird to say, but he did break a tackle. Nice job there. Namie McNamerson, 16 for 58, averaging less than 4 yards a carry. It's been a while since we've seen that, but good job there from the Dallas defense. Looking at the receiving side of things, here comes St. Louis. Ansel Tavian, 5 for 51. Sir Lancelot, 5 for 117. Great job from him. Namie McNamerson, 3 for 28, 1 touchdown. Kevin Lee, 2 for 54, 1 touchdown. Tom Edwards, 1 for 3. Chris Cross had a drop. On the other side, Quentin Robin led the way, 9 for 130. Ulf Jacobson, 7 for 48. Dusty Rooks, 2 for 13. Ernesto Romero, 2 for 23. Isaiah Fowler, 2 for 45. And Jerry Riggs, also nothing on the game, only a drop. Did not expect that to happen. I was expecting a little bit more from him. But once again, he was on clamps by the looks of it all game long. Kind of crazy to see. Looking at the tackles here, looks like John Fowler, the corner, leads the way with 7. Jay Mangum, Rocky Ivan has 6. Wheezy Porter, Calvin Thomas has 5. Jackson Storm has 4. Dude Lebowski and Kobe Froby has 3. Perrin Ibarra and Noah Big has 2. Andre Krim with the slow game as well, only 1 tackle. And Raven Kenobi, he has a tackle. Tackles for loss, Rocky Ivan and Calvin Thomas. Great job from them. Looks like Calvin Thomas was the only player with the sack user-wise. No INTs. Looks like Wheezy Porter ends the game with 2 pass deflections. Calvin Thomas and Raven Kenobi chip in on that as well. Looks like no fumbles or anything like that here. And we'll talk about the victors here in St. Louis. Looks like Preston Dotson with a stellar tackling game here with 16 total tackles. That's just ridiculous. Rock Blazer with 10, and I'm pretty sure that does put him well over 90 tackles so far in the season. Great job. Rock Blazer also right behind them with 10, having himself a great tackling season. John Smith with 7. Stevie Glades with 7. Xavier Langan with 6. Nicholas Watt with 5. Tristan Mitchell with 3. Gun Marabic with 3. Jesse Leva with 2. And that's all the user players there. Preston Dotson, Jesse Leva, and Tristan Mitchell each get a pass deflection. Nicholas Watt and John Smith were the 2 players got sacks today. Pass deflections looks like Gun Marabic with 2 and Rock Blazer gets 1. Looks like the bot player forced a fumble, and that's all the defensive stats there. Kicking wise, a bit up and down, but actually no, I take that back. Only 1 missed kick between the 2 of them. That was from Washington. And it looks like the longest field goal was 55 from Carlstown. Great job from him. Looking a little bit further, 7 kickoffs, 3 touchbacks, 2 of them from Washington. Looks like Carlstown with a 66-yard punt. I think the wind helped him out for sure, but great job from him. It looks like they averaged somewhere between, I want to say around like 41, 42 yards a punt between the 2 of them. Great job. Looks like Quentin Robin, 3 for 67 for 22, and Kevin Lee had 1 for 22 there. And on the punt return side of things, looks like neither one averaged over 2 yards on the punt return. And that is going to close out game number 1 of week number 11, folks. We're going to keep the games rolling. The Friday doubleheader is coming to you, so make sure you watch out for that. We're going to start out on YouTube again. New York and Tampa Bay will be the game here. Tampa Bay with the chance to get closer and closer to their first ever playoff berth, and a win today will get them closer to that mark. New York, they need to win in order to keep pace for a potential 3-seed snag. Gonna be a fun ride here for sure. And then you can meet me on Twitch for the giveaways. You already know how we do. We got to go to the Western Conference, and it's gonna be Arizona at Huntington Beach. 2 teams that are leading the conference here. Arizona, the number 2 team, Huntington Beach leading the league and currently the number 1 team in the West. Going to be a fun ride. Last time these 2 teams played, HBV got the W. But Arizona's hot right now, so if there's any team that could potentially take them down, it might be Arizona with Money Mills. So watch out for those games. We're going to be getting that rolling real soon. Stay tuned for your boys. We out here.